Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be going over how to move about your day safely to both treat lower back pain and prevent it in the future. Hey guys, Dr. Garrett Coleman here with GuerrillaZen Fitness. Today we're going to be going over some of the basic movements to help get you through your day and reduce the effects of lower back pain. The vast majority of patients who come to me with lower back pain are not from one big trauma, like a fall or got hit with a baseball bat or anything. It's usually a combination of cumulative micro traumas, we call them, that eventually lead to the pain that they're feeling. So a lot of times they think, oh my gosh, if I just wouldn't have bent over to pick up that pencil or tie my shoe, I'd be good. But that incident is kind of the last straw that causes your back to start to hurt. We like to say pain is the last thing to show up in a problem and the first thing to leave. Meaning you've been creating this problem through these microtraumas for a long time, and then that pencil or that tying your shoe was the last thing that started it. You feeling it, it didn't mean the problem started there. So these exercises, these movements we're about to go over are designed to be implemented after we've stabilized the core and created a more stable foundation to move off of. So we have a free 3-day functional training program that has a lot of those core strengthening exercises. Make sure to check out that in the link below. So these patterns are super important for preventing the low back pain from coming back, because if they do awesome in the office and get their pain down and really work to stabilize their core, but then we go back to these same dysfunctional patterns over and over, it's going to come back, whether that's a month from now or a couple of years from now. So incorporating these movements into our daily lives is super important for the resilience of our core and our lower back. Alright guys, first move we're going to go over is a pretty basic one. It's bending to pick something up off the floor. So our enemy here for low back pain, I'd say the vast majority of it is flexion. And so we spend a lot of our day like this, whether that's sitting, looking at our phones, bending down to tie our shoe. This rounding is what we need to try to avoid. So what we're going to go over today is how to bend and pick something up, but safely for your lower back, which basically means keeping it in a neutral position. And again, it's super important to get that core stability created first with the exercises in our low back pain video. Once you have that, working on these movement patterns will be a lot more effective. Okay, so if there's something in front of you that you want to pick up, whether that's a pencil or a 250-pound rock that you're trying to pick up and move, it's the same basic pattern. It's similar to a deadlift, okay? And so I'll do it from the side here. The first step is you want to push your hips back, okay? So you're going to keep coming back, keep coming back. Once you start to feel a pull in your hamstrings, depending how tight your hamstrings are, it'll be at different levels. I want you to bend your knees and then pick up here. So this is kind of a combination of a deadlift and a leg press. And so the reason we have you, when you start to feel the pull in the hamstrings, bend the knees, is because if you kept going down like this, see how you lose the motion here, more comes out of your lower back, that flexion starts there. And so it used to be bend down into a full squat to pick something up. One, how many people can actually do that? And two, it tends to put more stress on the knees, especially if we do one of these where we're bringing our knees up over our toes, which leads to more knee injuries. So I like the combination of both. So again, knees push back, hips push back, push back, push back. Start to feel the pull here, bend down, grab it, keep the back flat, and then it's really important to, when you come up, squeeze your butt cheeks together. So this will get you to incorporate your glutes for hip extension instead of using your lower back. Okay? So one more time, all the way through. Hip sit back, bend the knees, pick it up, keep the back flat, squeeze the butt to come up. And if you're not sure if you're flexing or not, using a dowel or even like a broom handle can help be kind of a self-test. So what you want to do is put it behind your back here. So you want 3 points of contact: your head, your thoracic spine or mid-back, and then your sacrum, your butt bone, your tailbone there. And then you just come forward, keep all 3 of those points to touching the dowel, and then back up. That'll tell you if you're keeping your spine in a good neutral position. Alright guys, so the next one is getting out of a chair properly or a seat properly. So this is super important for people who sit a lot because you're getting up and down out of a chair quite frequently. This is also super important for getting up and down off a toilet, because these little micro traumas over time are what create a lot of the back pain, especially what we see in the office here. So when you're sitting down, we tend to sit towards the back. The first step is literally just move towards the front, because that helps you to sit on your butt bones and it puts more weight through your feet, less through your pelvis and your lower back. The first step I like to go over, hands on the knees, okay? And then you just rock forward a bit, keeping the back flat, and then squeeze your glutes to stand up here, okay? And so to sit back down, it's the same basic thing, but in reverse. Kick the hips back like this, nice flat back, hands on the knees, and just come down, okay? It's gonna feel weird at first, but start incorporating it more into your day, and I bet you your low back pain will start to go down. So a bonus one with sitting is getting in and out of a car. We usually do something like this, kind of an awkward twist, rotate, bend concoction on our lower back, okay? So what I want you guys to do, and you might have to vary it based on how tall or how short your car is. Everyone's different how tall and short you are. But instead of doing the awkward twist, just turn your butt towards it, okay? Hands on your knees, same basic idea. Sit down, and then I'll even, depending on your level of fitness or your level of pain, I'll have people grab their legs and help swing yourself in. This keeps your back as neutral as possible. So then getting out of the car, same basic idea. Come in here and here, hands on the knees, feet flat on the ground, come up, squeeze your butt, come forward. Easy enough. All right guys, thanks for checking us out today. Make sure to click here to get that free 3-day functional training program to help bulletproof your body, make you more injury resilient. Make sure to click here to subscribe to our channel, and make sure to click down here to check out some more videos similar to the ones we did today. And until next time guys, happy moving.